Jim, well, if you drive along South Salina Street in the corridor, you will see flags lining the street that say Sankofa District.
News Channel 9's Jennifer Sanders was the first one to take us there in 2014. Tonight, she gives us a sneak peek at this weekend's Sankofa Fest within the corridor and explains why community members say the area is returning to its bold and vibrant roots.
So many problems in my city, man. What's a kid to do? I'm trying to grow up and be somebody. Why you want to throw shots through my body?
He's known as Truth Speaker, the voice of the youth.
I come from a poverty-stricken environment. Sometimes it is hard to go in the right direction when you see all negativity around you. So I just made a decision to, want to change the paradigm.
Through his lyrics, Makai Bailey tells a story of someone who grew up on the south side of Syracuse, stared violence directly in the face, and said, "Not me."
We got to start listening to each other, stop fearing each other, I shouldn't have to be afraid to walk down my own block,
He fights back through music, using knowledge and truth as weapons to stop the violence and empower his community. That message will take center stage this Saturday as hundreds fill this area for Sankofa Fest. It's a day that Shanti Harris-El, the president of the Southside Community Coalition, hopes to show the rebirth and vibrancy of the South Salina corridor.
We do realize that it had taken a downfall since the 60s and 70s, and so we wanted to get back to that when there was businesses lined South Salina Street and there was a lot of culture there.
That's the idea behind the Sankofa District, which means go back and reclaim. For the past several years, Harris-El and other community members have brought in new businesses and promoted ownership, all to revitalize the south side of Syracuse.
Every area has some crime in it, but this one, it's a false representation of the amount of crime that really happens on the south side. And so the coalition really wanted to get out there, revitalize the area, but also to talk more about how that's a false sense.
The message of Sankofa Fest is to change that narrative. Through music, spoken word, financial literacy, and a performance by Truth Speaker, they hope to show how the Sankofa District is the heartbeat of the city.
It's over, you need to turn a new leaf. Clover survived the streets, escaped the beef.
We wanted to highlight the area's businesses, the residents, the organizations that are really doing positive things in the neighborhood. And so when you do that, the whole neighborhood gets a chance to have a self-esteem boost.
Reporting on the south side of Syracuse, Jennifer Sanders, News Channel 9.
The Sankofa District runs along South Salina Street between Taylor Street and Brighton Avenue.
The Sankofa Festival will be taking place this Saturday from noon to 8 p.m. at Sankofa Park. That's right behind the Bishop Library. To learn more about the performances and what free classes will be offered to anyone in our community during the festival, visit our website at localsyr.com.